y'all. Welcome to Nico's. Can I say y'all?
Anyway, I want to welcome Eden to Nico's Knows Best podcast. We are just, she's one of my girls that I really adore. She's really cool. Tell a little bit about yourself before I just keep talking.
I am born and raised in Chesterfield, Virginia. I'm a little Southern girl at heart.
What, Virginia?
Virginia.
What part? What is?
Chesterfield. It's like 20 minutes from Richmond.
Okay, continue.
And what else about me? I'm a dancer. I'm an actress. Obviously a model.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm living in New York, living my best life.
So, are you from Virginia?
Yeah.
Like born and raised.
Yep.
Like, what made your mother settle in Virginia?
Because there's just hella Ethiopians in Virginia. So,
Really?
yes.
I need to go to Ethiopia.
Yeah.
I mean, I need to go to Virginia.
Go to Ethiopia too. I mean, it's cute.
What is it? Any fun things to do? Have you been to Ethiopia yourself?
Yes, I just went in May.
Did you?
Yeah.
You did tell me. It was just a
Yeah,
random place to go.
you knew that.
For people that may not know what Ethiopia is, where is it?
It is East Africa.
Oh, East Africa. So I'm not going to Ethiopia, unfortunately.
Okay. Well,
but I may have to go to Virginia to at least find me like some Ethiopian boys or girls.
Oh, for modeling.
Yeah, for modeling. What? What are you talking about? Ethan.
That little, you know.
No, absolutely not. Not one of those situations.
My fault.
So what piqued your interest about modeling?
I mean, since I was little, I've been obsessed with the camera. Like, you've seen baby pictures of me. I'm always...
Unfortunately.
I'm always posing. I was always jumping in front of a camera. And I think also, growing up as a dancer, I was dancing since I was 2.5. And so I was used to, 2.5, I was in that little mommy class, like the...
Stretching your legs up to the sky.
Like, ooh, touch your toes.
Look, mommy, look what I can do.
No, literally. So, yeah, I was doing that. And I did it for years. I mean, I'm still dancing. I take classes. But I think because of being on, like, a stage and, getting that attention a little bit, I'm like, all models are a little self-conceited,
Mm-hmm.
But it just made me, like, love being on stage in front of the camera. Like, anything visual arts related, I feel like I really gravitate towards. And, modeling, come on, you get paid to look pretty.
Yeah, no doubt. I didn't know you still took dancing classes.
Mm-hmm.
Where? What would you suggest take a good dancing class? For a person like me that's like looking to get into dancing, because I'm an amazing dancer, of course. But I could always be better, of course.
Right.
So what would you suggest me going for a dance class if you suggested me?
Here?
Like in New York, duh.
Yeah, I don't know why I asked that. Well, I would say, like, take a beginner, like... The beginner would be hard here. I took a beginner and I was dying.
Okay. But I'm a really expert dancer, so
Let's keep the camera going after this. And we'll see.
I got tricks. I can lift my
Okay. We'll see.
My leg up. I can lift my leg up. I can do a split.
But can you do it on the beat? Oh.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Okay.
of course I can. Can you?
Oh, yes, I can.
Okay.
I could do it on the beat. I could do it in front of the camera.
Okay. So
whatever
what
you need.
type of dance are you expert in? 'Cause I know you do ballet, a lot of different type of things.
I wouldn't say I'm an expert
Oh, okay.
at anything.
Okay.
I just enjoy, like, a free form, like, just movement. Like, I don't like it's only modern or it's only ballet. Like, it's all, I just like meshing it all together and doing, I mean, obviously hip hop too, a little.
Hip hop.
Yeah.
I gotta see these hip hop
Girl,
movies.
stop.
Ooh,
One day
hip-hop.
I'll post a video.
Oh yeah, you need to
No,
post
I be
more
eating.
videos of you dancing. Actually,
Okay.
I think it would be a great marketing
right,
tool
you're
that you
right.
should post more videos of you actually dancing. I think
Yeah.
that's where you're slacking at now. I just thought about it. Like I just
Yeah.
thought
No,
that
I'm
you
thinking
should
about
be
it
doing
too.
that
I
because
should be.
a lot of models can't dance. I do know some that obviously took like background in like ballet and such things like
Yeah.
that, but a lot of them. Some models can't do anything.
Right.
So, I mean, being able to do more than the average model definitely sets you apart from those regular clones.
Mm-hmm.
So, so tell us more about your Ethiopian heritage.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even though you were born in America, like what kind of things do you do to this day that kind of like still makes you feel like, you're in your country?
Yeah. Well, salam to all my Ethiopian listeners. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have to do a little.
I don't know what that means, but continue.
Salam, it means hello.
Oh, okay.
Salam.
Okay.
A lot of languages.
Salam?
Boy, you know.
Salami?
Okay.
Okay.
Always eating Ethiopian food. Come on, like.
I've never had Ethiopian
That's
food.
a lie. Yes, you have.
Girl, you gonna tell me? Well, I
How
would
do you
eat
not
it.
had Ethiopian food?
What am I getting it?
Here.
Bodega? They got them in bodegas.
No, but they have good restaurants here.
Where?
We'll go to one. We'll go to one.
I'm
There's
good.
one in Brooklyn too.
It was like right. What is? Anyway, what kind of food do they have there?
It's so Nico. It's healthy. It's delicious. It's I don't really know. I don't know how to explain it. Just like meat.
You're not selling me. I don't want it. Move on.
It's good. It's good. We'll eat it. We'll eat after this. Also, just listening to Ethiopian music. I feel like whenever I miss my mom a lot too, I'm always like blasting Ethiopian songs at home or just in general. I feel like what.
What's an Ethiopian song? Is it like ballads? Is it like beats? Like I am so like uninformed about Ethiopian people and their culture and what they do. So that's why I really wanted you here as well, because I wanted to learn more. I'm very close-minded, but I'm.
Come on, we gotta work.
I want to learn. I want to learn. Yo, so music. You said Ethiopian music.
Yeah.
You know, when you're missing your mother, you listen to this type of music, which is God knows what.
It's a lot of, I mean, obviously a lot of upbeat, and I feel like most of the lyrics, especially older music, pertains to like the government and either praising the government or going against the government. Yeah, because music is healing over there versus here. We got Ice Spice. Like they don't got Ice Spice over there. Like it's not. Good. Yeah, it's not like that. Like I feel like their music has more of a purpose. I feel like, but I mean, obviously they still have their fun genres. They still have their dancing music. People still go to the club in the city. Like
okay, so what else things I should know about the culture? Like you have like any type of sport you guys are like. Sport. I mean, they're known for
soccer.
So I mean, so that's just typical of everybody.
Soccer. I mean, that's it.
Football. You mean?
Oh, my fault. Football.
Be correct. It's football. Just to let you know, because you're kicking it with your feet.
Right.
So that's all. So I'm not going to Ethiopia, babes. I'm just going to let you know.
You probably shouldn't go right now. They have like a war going on. Yeah. Wish y'all the best. I
did not know that.
Yeah. I was going to go back for a wedding, actually, but it's kind of not safe. So they said don't. I don't even think they're having the wedding. I don't know. TMI. Sorry, cousin.
So much information that's going on, but thank you. You just gave me 20 more reasons why I wasn't going to go anyway.
We'll go when it's better. Me and you. We'll take
I've never been to that side of the world.
It's amazing, Nico. Like,
okay.
I'm telling you, like, especially for me, like, being somewhere where everyone looks like you is insane. It feels so good. Like, I feel like a different person since I've had that trip. I mean, it was only a couple weeks, and I was there for a wedding, but, like, even just walking around, going to the market, oh, my gosh.
You know what? Was it many Ethiopian people at your school when you grew up?
Boy, no. I'm in school with so many white kids.
Oh, my God.
Yes, like, all white kids. Like, my freshman year of high school, I was the only black girl in my English class when we read To Kill a Mockingbird. And you know all them...
I hate that but yes.
They say it in the book and everybody looks at me.
Did you get bullied a lot in school?
So, like, no, but yes, if that makes sense.
It doesn't.
It wasn't, like, stereotypical, like, bullying. It was, like, passive-aggressive, like, bullying from your own friends. If that makes sense. It's like, and that plays with your mind. Like,
I got bullied.
I bet you did.
By black people.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I know, right?
It wasn't like that.
I went to all black school and got bullied by black people for being dark skinned. Isn't that crazy?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, now that plays with your mind. It's like, what's going on here?
Right. It's like, babe, I'm y'all. Like, what are you doing?
It was like, oh, you're just so dark. You're so dark. Oh my God, black lip, chocolate, you know, all those like little different little. But it was fine. I mean, I hated every single one of them, honestly. You know, I almost said something I shouldn't have said. Oh my God, I forgot I was on a podcast. I just started blabbering on, and I was like, oh, I maybe should not say that here. Yeah. But I was gonna say it, and who's gonna do anything about it?
You could say it, and we could bleep it out.
No, I'm just not gonna say it. Probably. Just not best not to do it. All
right. Next
if I gotta bleep it out, I don't need to say it. That's what it means to me. You know what I mean? So yeah. Talk about, I've been to Norway. You never been to Norway, obviously. So me and my friend went to Norway, Oslo, Norway. It's a lot of Ethiopians there. Like literally, it was only blonde hair.
Where's Holland? Is that Norway?
Huh?
Because my dad lived in
Norway
Holland for a bit.
You know what that is? Holland?
Holland? Is that Netherlands?
Yeah, it's Netherlands.
Okay, never mind. That's not Norway.
So in Norway, we went. It was nothing but a bunch of blonde hair conservative people, and then only people of color you saw was Ethiopian.
Really?
Yep.
I have no idea. I had no idea.
Me neither. We was like, we were like only black people other than the people, Ethiopian people. And it's so funny. There's also a little stupid story that we actually flew on Ethiopian Airlines. No, the worst airlines in the world.
Oh, why?
It was the worst. We flew from it
happened?
to Stockholm, and it was the most disgusting plane I've ever been on.
What do you mean?
I mean, it looked. I don't want to be rude,
Well,
but it looked like
plane. Just say it.
the plane had kidnapped a bunch of Ethiopian people, and
Nico.
they were all laying down, and the plane had plates and food all over the floor.
Wait, what?
It was nothing but like they'd been on the plane for hours.
Right. Okay. It was they probably came from Ethiopia and like didn't clean. Is what it sounds like.
But they were all still on the plane, and when we got on, we were only black, non-Ethiopian people on the plane, and the plane was disgusting. I mean, like plates. Somebody had a cookout and just threw all that trash all over the floor, and food crumbs are everywhere throughout the plane.
That I don't know. That's not. Me.
We got on the plane
That's
like
not
what? It was so dirty, but the flight attendants were so clean. The flight attendants were like,
right, they all cute,
like
lipstick, like yeah.
But the floor and everything else was a mess. We looking like what? It was the ugliest green you ever seen in your life. It was. So I would never get on another Ethiopian Airlines flight because I thought
until we go to Ethiopia. But until
that's
then,
the only way to get there is Ethiopian Airlines.
I mean that makes sense, right? There's probably other airlines. You're gonna take Ethiopian Airlines.
I didn't know that. So only you have to be Ethiopian to take Ethiopian Airlines. Like,
I mean, you're going to Ethiopia. I don't know.
it was just so weird. I promise. If you would have saw it, you would have was like confused by like what kind of situation is this?
Right.
Like,
I don't like flying. I try to like never go on a plane.
What kind of?
No, listen. It's not because I don't like flying. I don't like traveling. It's too stressful.
You know what? I get it.
I'm too bougie for that.
You
what
know
am
what?
I waiting for?
I'm 33 now. Yeah. Before 2 years ago, I didn't travel very often because I felt like traveling was so stressful.
That's what I'm saying.
It stressed me out just going to the airport. Yeah. Is the plane going to come? Is it going to be delayed or not? Am I going to get through the TSA? Are they going to check me down and find something that I don't actually have? Like all those different things. So I hated flying until like 2 years ago. Now I fly all the time, but it's like I don't enjoy it. Yeah. But I do it. I do it. So it's like it comes with the territory, but I could never be a flight attendant. And that's what I would say.
I've thought about it, I can't lie. Just because they be cute.
I can kind of see you being a flight attendant a little bit.
Right, but no.
No, it's just, not for me. It's so stressful. Being in the air, all that. I get bloated.
In the air?
Like, yeah, I get bloated.
What? Is that a thing?
A lot of people get bloated, though. It's not everyone, but a lot of people get bloated on the plane. If you ever feel like people had gas or something, it's because you're bloating from the plane. It is.
Okay, so what are we talking about, Nico?
I mean, that's what happens on a plane. We're talking about what happens on a plane. No, we talk about anything on this podcast
right.
Because it's like it's just a conversation about going through your life and stuff like that.
Oh, is it about me? I can't ask you.
No, it was about Ethiopia, but I was just talking about my Ethiopian experience. But now you can ask me a question, I guess.
Okay, my question is: I've always wanted to know, Nico.
Oh God, Jesus, no.
You said you modeled.
No, I said I attempted to model, but it was not for me.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
I was gonna ask about that. So you did a little.
That was also like I'm like 33, so when I was like 19. How many years ago was that? That's too many years ago.
Like 30.
Oh, girl, it's not 30 years ago. You tried. 30 years ago. How many? That's like 22. I don't like the way that sounds. So whatever, how many years it is, because I like the way it sounds out loud. That it wasn't prominent to have a lot of black models modeling.
Oh, you're right.
You had to be a very cookie cutter, like no tattoos, you had to all be like the clone of Tyson Beckford. Yeah. So if you didn't want to have a short buzz hair and limited tattoos, you really just couldn't do it as a black model. And they really wasn't, So I just was like, not for me. So I just was like, I don't want to do this.
So you like transitioned into?
I transitioned to being like more in like fashion. So I started doing styling for like photo shoots and stuff like that. Okay. I like interned at this little raggedy magazine in Atlanta. At Atlanta. It was in Atlanta, so it was real raggedy if it's in Atlanta. Yeah. No shade to, I shouldn't have said that about that person's magazine. That was real rude, wasn't it? But I stand by what I said. And then I met this guy that had an agency there. And he kind of like, I picked his brain just a little tad bit, and I found interest in being a model agent, which was so random because I'm like, I never thought about it.
I know. I always wonder about agents because I feel like I don't know, or people. I feel like I don't meet people that are like, oh, I want to be an agent. It always just like happens.
Yeah, it always just happened. I've met many people, and it always was just some random thing that just happened. Like they met somebody and like, oh, you should be an agent. They're like, okay, and then they be doing it for 20,000, you know.
Right.
But that wasn't my case at all. I enjoy it though.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you have any final words before you,
are we done? Fine, that's it. Hold on, what time is it?
Look at her. She gotta check her time.
Oh, I gotta go. No.
So, any words you want to leave us with before you leave?
I'll be back. Believe that. Final words. Cast me. Book me. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Take a screenshot. We're done.
Thank you so much, Eden, for coming to the podcast.
Thank
I know you had a very, busy day.
I do.
You have a very busy day ahead of you. So
yeah.
I know we had to do a very short amount of time to make this happen, and I still appreciate you coming and talking to you, and for people can see your personality as well and know a little bit more about you in a more light way, you know, as well. So thank you.
Thank you for having me, Nico. Stop laughing.
I'm laughing at Malachi and that phone.
Bye, guys. We're gonna do a little dance. Do it with me.
I'm already talking.
All right, we're done.